Ni hao and welcome back to another video on the Mr. Coller Roaster YouTube channel.
We're in Xi'an and today we're visiting Lewa Adventure.
Their biggest coaster here is a Mack Hyper called Flash, which we're really excited for.
And they also have quite a few knockoff coasters which are going to be really interesting and fun to get on. We've just taken a half-an-hour metro to the nearest station and it cost about 50p each.
And now we're going to get about a 20-minute taxi to the park entrance. We've just entered the park now. We had to buy tickets at the gate because we couldn't find them online, but it was only £10 each, which is great.
Yeah, that's amazing for on-the-gate prices. We were also given some tokens. We're not really sure how that works, but I'm sure we'll figure it out throughout the day.
We've just found the entrance to Flash right at the back of the park.
And it's actually quite surprising because this coaster actually opened at 10, which we were sort of expecting it to be like most Chinese parks where the main coaster opens around lunchtime, so we can get on it now, which is great.
It also doesn't close till 7:30, so there's lots of time for multiple rides on this.
We're ready for our first ride of the day on the back row.
We've just come off 2 rides in a row on Flash in the first half an hour, one in the front and one in the back.
Both rides are great. The airtime is so strong and it feels really fast.
Yeah, I think the forces were even stronger in the back, but I love the wind in your face in the front.
And that loop is huge and you go around the lift hill and there's quite a good near miss moment.
Then the airtime hill after the loop is probably the strongest airtime moment on the ride.
It's so fast and it lasts such a long time.
Now time for our second coaster of the day. This is a Golden Horse Mine Train.
There was no queue, so we got on the next train for crazy minecarts, but it was really janky.
Yeah, very janky and not really any forces on there. I think Vekoma definitely does mine trains better.
Yeah, it's the worst of the 3 we've done so far this trip. We've just come off Horse Roller Coaster. It's another knockoff coaster and it was actually really painful.
That one was made by some company from Beijing and it's probably one of the jankiest family coasters I've done.
We won't be doing that again today.
There's another roller coaster nearby, but unfortunately we're too tall for this one. You can't be taller than 1.4 meters.
It's now time for a ride on Turtle and Rabbit Race. This is a dueling family coaster.
We've just got off the pink side of that coaster. It doesn't look like the green one's operating though.
Yeah, we've seen the pink one go around a few times, but it's really smooth.
Yeah, it actually just opened this year. I'm not sure what manufacturer made it, but it was definitely a fun ride.
It's a shame these Chinese parks don't seem to operate the dueling coasters, because that same thing happened with dueling dragons at Sunakland.
We just did this Golden Horse drop tower over here and it was actually quite a forceful drop on there.
It went a lot higher than I thought and you could get some great views across the park and the water park. We even saw the turtle side of the dueling coaster going, so we might go and ride that soon. motor roller coaster was our very first motorbike coaster.
It had a really punchy launch and some intense turns as well.
And for its very small size, it has quite a long layout.
The green side's now open, so we're gonna do that now.
It looks like the knockoff SLC is going to be closed all day. It's a shame, but I doubt it would have been a good ride anyway.
We've just had another 2 rides on Flash.
There was no queue, so we just did it before we're going to go and grab some lunch. And it's running even better than it was in the morning.
Yeah, I've grayed out on that vertical loop every time. It's really intense.
The airtime is crazy. Every single hill provides so much sustained and ejector airtime. That Shoot the Chutes ride was great, and we got absolutely drenched.
And it's a really big one, so that drop was great.
We've just come off 2 more back row rides on the motorbike coaster.
It is quite janky, so not the most comfortable ride, but we still enjoyed it.
Yeah, there are a few bits where it's really, really noticeably janky, but apart from that, it's just fun.
We had to go on this flat ride from Nanfang, and it was crazy. We got 27 flips on there.
The restraints were a bit weird and it wasn't that comfortable, but the hang time was great and it was just crazy. It went on for so long.
The seats look a lot like Toxicator, except this one does a lot more flips.
Near the entrance to the park, they've got all of these big tubs. At the start of the day, we were wondering what's in them, but it turns out it's just water, and it's called this wet zone, and everyone here is having water fights. We've just come off Thor's Hammer. It was really intense, and it lasted a really long time.
It was like the one we did at Chongju Sunak Land. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it made me feel a bit queasy, but it's still a good ride.
We finished the day with 10 total rides on Flash, and we got on the last train of the day.
It's such an incredible coaster, and it's definitely the best one we've done so far on the trip.
I love how it's a hypercoaster with lots of airtime moments, but there's also 2 inversions on there, so there's some nice variety.
And it's crazy because when you're on the vertical loop, you're still higher than every single other ride in the park, which is amazing.
Even though this opened 9 years ago, before some other Mack coasters like Voltron and Hyperia, it doesn't have that Mack rattle that some of those coasters do.
And there's no dead spots. Every single hill provides some great airtime and there's lots of forces.
It's definitely a longer ride experience than Hyperia, although the drop isn't quite as good, and I still probably prefer Hyperia overall.
After lots of rides on it in many seats, we definitely prefer the back right as you get whipped down that drop and all the other elements are great in that seat. Quite a lot of the areas close at 7:30, but there's still quite a few rides open till 10. We're not going to go and do them now because we've had quite a good day so far, but it's so weird having half the park really empty now. We out here gambling. 12 or 13? We finally figured out what to do with our tokens. We got given about 10 by this nice guy because we took a photo of his daughter. So we wanted to get rid of them before we left. And it's this weird gambling thing which we've never done before, but we've ended up coming back with about 100 times more than we had. So now we're going to exchange them for something.
We ended up with 42 times as many tokens as we started with, and we've exchanged them for some gifts.
Yeah, so we got some ice cold water, which is very nice because we've run out of water and it's so hot now. And we also got some sunglasses each, and what else have we got? funny fan, which is nice. So yeah, didn't pay a penny for them, but came out with quite a lot, which is good.
We've come to the end of our day here at Lewa Adventure. It was great to get on lots of rides, although it was a shame that we missed out on 2 of the coasters.
Flash is an amazing stand-up coaster. We did it 10 times today and it is really good. It's definitely worth coming down if you're in the area to ride Flash.
And it was also quite busy here today. Lots of people asking us for selfies, which was funny.
Yeah, we sometimes waited about 4 trains. Normally we're on the next train, so it was quite a shock to us. But we got about 20 selfies today, which was crazy. We were definitely the centre of attention for the whole day.
Thanks so much for watching.
Make sure to like,
comment,
and subscribe.
hit that breadcrumb.
再见!